Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome back.
to another episode.
Yes, sir. It's episode 169.
Freaky.
169.
As always, I'm Big Cass.
I'm that guy, PM.
And we are here for another episode. I thought I had my headphones on backwards. For another episode for your viewing and listening pleasure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Pardon our
The delay.
the delay.
Shit, nigga got sick.
Yeah. Nigga can't do too much talking and nigga can't do a pod, you know?
Hell no. Shit. I ain't
told-
about to be here snotting all over everything either.
I
Shit.
told Eugene, I said, if PM can't do it this week, I'm going to do one by myself and me just ranting about nothing.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with
I ain't going to call you no guest host or nothing. It ain't going on audio because you got the computer. It's a YouTube exclusive.
It's YouTube. Shit, it's gonna be some of them coming out anyway. I'm about to get to work on a lot of shit.
It's a YouTube exclusive, nigga.
I gotta.
That is it. That is all.
The shit got sick. Shit was running from my nose, man. That shit is a horrible feeling, bro.
Yeah,
Horrible
I know.
feeling. I'm still kind of feeling it, but I'm over it now. I'm starting to get my smell back. I was getting scared for a minute.
Thought you had,
Yeah, that
you
boy.
had that Rona.
Rona. I know.
That Rona.
I'm like, how the fuck, where I get it from?
Yeah.
Where did I get sick from anyway? Because I don't be around nobody.
Man, somebody just ended up with that shit and it fucked me up. They had it and I said, you got what?
Yeah.
There was a couple people.
A lot of people.
My daughter grandmother done caught it twice in like the last 2 months.
Jesus.
Yeah.
This ain't disappearing, ain't it?
Nah, it's
It's
hanging
a new
around.
common cold, like we said
Yeah,
before.
yeah. After the initial shock of it, when people's bodies start building immunities to it, it's
Yeah, what it is.
Yep. Speaking of stuff that took people out, it's RP times.
All right, because I ain't got none.
I got one, man. I ain't realized, man. Rest in peace to Pete Rose, man. You know who Pete Rose is? The baseball player. He has the most RBIs in baseball history, runners batted in, and he's not in the Hall of Fame because he was gambling.
Oh, for real?
He was gambling on he was gambling on himself, not like throwing games. He was just betting that we was gonna win.
And we go out there and win?
Yeah.
That shouldn't be illegal
Yeah.
then.
So
But I guess since you're a player,
yeah. So the great Pete Rose, man, they never let him in the Hall of Fame.
imagine a lot more people did that shit. A lot more started bet on themselves to win.
Yeah. He died. I think just some old age shit. I ain't even quite sure. But he died last week.
Died last week.
Mm-hmm.
Or RIP to him.
The Pete Rose, the hit king. He played for Cincinnati.
But guess what? If you build it, they will come.
Oh Lord.
It's one of them type of nights. It's been 2 weeks.
Oh Lord. Man, I was.
He had a good life. He wasn't taking out weird. So
I was at the gym the other day, and a motherfucker walked by me and looked and stopped and said, "A reading rain."
Man.
I said, what? He's like, "You're stupid," and walked off.
somebody sent me a meme the next day after we dropped that shit. Was like, this ain't a game. It was the DMX version.
Nigga. This little dude was eating cereal. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's exactly what he sent me to, man. I was like, that's crazy. Yeah, I sound like a motherfucking 13-year-old boy in here. My shit going out.
Your voice.
It's over for you, PM.
Yeah,
It's over.
it's over.
Sound like a handsome boy.
Handsome boy. You're gonna be a boy forever.
Forever. It's over for you.
It's another RIP, man.
Who that?
Liam
Oh, that dude.
Payne.
I don't really know who he is, but
He
I
was from the group One Direction, which is
Yeah,
probably like
yeah.
the last successful boy band.
Now was One Direction. Was that with Timberland
I don't think so.
or Justin Timberlake?
I don't think so.
What am I thinking about?
I don't know.
Cause I think their song is "Too Late to Apologize."
No.
That's not them.
No.
Oh,
That was for a while Timberland was just running around putting Timberland beats on non-hip hop artists.
Yeah, because
Nelly
nobody.
Furtado and
Yeah, he was tight.
he was kicking ass with him. Yeah, he was winning, but that was One Direction. I'm not gonna pretend like I know any of their music. I just remember them being a big deal.
I just remember they were around that era.
Yeah, they was being.
That's why I thought they worked with Timberland.
He passed in Argentina.
Oh yeah.
It's
What he doing down there?
he said he was working on some music. They said he'd been freaking out and
Somebody got him with that scopolamine.
not causing a bunch of problems and doing stuff. And he ended up falling off his balcony. They found him off the balcony, and they were suspecting that he got pushed. But since the initial RIP, more stuff has came out about it, so I might as well go there. The autopsy reveals that he had pink cocaine.
Oh,
that was in the
shit.
system. And pink cocaine is
Supposed to be like crushed up ecstasy or something.
it's more than that. Liam Payne, one member of the hit making the band, member of the hit making the band. One Direction was the first season of making the band.
That wasn't with Puffy, right?
Yeah, that wasn't with Puffy.
Okay.
And then Puffy retooled the show, and that's when we got the band, Day 26 and Danity Kane.
Okay.
Because the first season was White Boys. It was
okay. I know.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if it was them or O-Town. So like I
Yeah,
said, that's
I
all the
can't
same
remember
era.
either.
So
O-Town, I think, got made by that same dude that made NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys and all them. That Fat White Man. But
bye.
yeah, no, this pink cocaine and Twicey is what they call it down there, but it's benzodiazepine, crack, and pink cocaine.
Crack. So we got crack in the cocaine. We just can't just have cocaine. You just have to have crack too.
Yeah, crack too.
I mean, I know it's a whole other chemical makeup now. So.
And pink cocaine is cocaine,
yeah,
methamphetamines, ketamine, and ecstasy. All mixed up.
How you supposed to feel? You going up and down and down
and
up and down.
So they said, so they were saying that he had been freaking out, wilding out, and he wasn't letting people in his room, and then he ended up off the balcony down there dead, and they were suggesting they thought that somebody might have pushed him. They were suspecting foul play, but they can't figure out any foul play so far. But then your boy came out and was talking about it. Lamar Odom.
The Kardashian?
Yeah.
Okay.
You remember he
he
overdosed and died and was in that coma for all that time, and
it was pink cocaine with him too?
He came out and said it wasn't pink cocaine when that happened to him, but he said he's taking pink cocaine.
Oh.
And so he described all the things that happen to you when you're on it. He was like, so everything that y'all are saying he was doing,
right?
That's what it'll do. You hallucinate, you up, you down, you paranoid, you happy, you sad, you all over the motherfucking place.
You get torn apart.
Yeah. So that's what you said. Like, I
wouldn't go on that ride.
Me either.
It sounded like he just couldn't take it.
Yeah.
He should have took a little bit. He probably went in for the big whiff.
Yeah, he went in for the
take a big whiff, take a big sniff.
Yeah,
he did that.
So yeah, rest in peace to Liam Payne, man. It's always sad when
he went out with a bang.
Went out with a bang. With cocaine and crack.
See, with Dr. Roxo.
Yeah.
I do cocaine, baby.
Cocaine, bitch. That's all the RPs I got.
That's all the RPs. No, I don't got nothing.
Nothing to start off with?
No, I got stuff to start off with.
I'm about to say, okay, you want me to kick it off or you want to kick it off?
Yeah, you got a lot.
I got a whole bunch, man. Big Meech has been released from prison.
Okay. I think I heard about that.
BMF.
They're not making a big deal about it, but I think I did hear about it.
They're making a big enough deal, but the only reason that they can't is because he's not technically released from prison. He's in a halfway house.
All right.
And he's got to go to the halfway house for just a little over a year. He's in the halfway house. You know, you get weekend visits and leave out. It's like work release and shit like that. But you have to live in like BG's still in a halfway house.
Right.
Well, he might be out now, but he has to be in a halfway house for a little over a year. Then when he gets out, when he gets out the halfway house, he has like 5 years of some level of supervised, whether it be probation or house arrest or something like that. But a picture of him just popped up the other day, and then a video popped up of him today talking on his cell phone, getting a manicure, and he got on a big ass BMF chain. So they done came through there and blessed him so far.
Yeah.
They starting.
That's what's up.
They starting. So Big Meech is come on home, Big Meech.
This is a commercial I was talking about earlier.
Oh.
Niggas just riding them horses. And that's on the commercial. That ain't nothing I said. That's happening.
Yeah, so come on home, Big Meech, man. Nigga's a superhero of my generation.
I ain't kick it off slow. Because the rest of this it's all downhill from here. Yeah, it's all down here from here.
Okay.
I think this is the only positive thing I got on the roster.
I don't have a lot of positive.
Okay. So,
I got a couple melanated mags, so we'll sneak in positivity there.
I don't know what these people are. I'm thinking that they are, but I don't know. So I'm going to talk about it. I call it wrongful eviction. So a mother-daughter is awarded $121,000 after they were wrongfully evicted from their new business.
What?
Yeah, it says an Atlanta mother and daughter were awarded more than $121K in a settlement after they were wrongfully evicted.
21. My bad.
Wrongfully evicted from their business in late March of 2023. Monica McKelvey and her daughter, Ray Sunshine, which is spelled R-E-Y.
Okay.
Okay. But, yeah, I don't know why they did that. I've been thinking about it in Spanish. Never mind. But, they bought a building to be a multi-use space. The building would have served as a hair salon, dance studio, music, artist development, and photography studio. Sounds nice. But just a few weeks before their grand opening, deputies removed all of their belongings and dumped them on the side of the road.
What?
So motherfuckers had it. Said they really destroyed us completely to have all of our belongings put out.
And that's what they do that in Atlanta. They put that shit right on the...
The two said they signed a lease agreement and paid $6,000 deposit. They also spent more than $30,000 on renovations. Shit.
God damn.
So it's actually
$40,000 in the hole.
Yeah, it's actually a devastating situation because it has impacted and financially
crippled.
Impacted us financially.
Went all in a little bit
and hurt our hearts. It says the petition for rejection stated that the U.S. Internet LLC has never given permission to anyone to rent or lease the property and never authorized Monica McKelvey and Ray Sunshine to occupy this location. Said it appears to conflict with the lease agreement as well as other documents and correspondence between Kelvey and the owners. Said the ejection went as far as to call McKelvey and her daughter intruders and squatters.
What the fuck?
Says Ray Sunshine said that the statement was hurtful. I said, but that financial situation changed last month when McKelvey and her daughter were awarded $121,000 in damages. So they received. Hold on, where it cut off at? Oh, it cut off somewhere.
Oh shit! They got paid.
They just got paid. Says, but that financial situation changed last month when her daughter was awarded by damages. Okay, they received financial settlement for the following categories, which was over $58,000 for lost revenue, $6,000 for paid rent, $15,000 for tenant improvements, $10,000 for utility expenses, and a little over $31,000 for the fair market value of lost equipment.
Okay.
Damn, just the fair market?
Yeah.
Was that enough to cover what they spent?
Said there was $36,000 in, so that's $70,000 more than they spent.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, they came out, but we still don't have our fucking business.
No, they don't.
I guess we can get it back rolling again, but
I wouldn't be doing it with them.
Nah, hell no. They trying to put Kanye on the freaky list.
I mean,
He's being accused by his former assistant.
on his own freaky list, or is he part of the freaky list?
On his own freaky list.
Oh,
He's being accused by his former assistant. She's accusing him of drugging and raping her.
ooh wee.
Yeah. Kanye West has been accused in a new legal filings of drugging and raping his former assistant, Lauren Pensacola, at a party hosted by Diddy, according to the 88-page document.
He was there.
Yeah, so far he has not responded to these allegations. She's his type though, so
No, he said to her.
a big old titty, spicy white girl.
Yep, you already know what happened. Flashing
Lights.
Dragged her up, hit her with them flashing lights.
Oh Lord, no.
Now them titties
We not gonna put-
just as big as you are.
We're not gonna put that on Kanye.
I'm not putting it on him. I'm just rolling with the punches.
I say, cause I think that man's a lot of things, but I don't think he's that.
I don't know. He did something. He scared Pete Davidson and put that nigga in a mental institution.
Man, Pete Davis goes somewhere and sit on a. Never mind.
I mean, Carter Kim sat on Pete Davidson, so
She did.
and you know,
She
Kanye
did.
got mad about that. Moved across the street from that house and was like, "Get out, Pete."
And threatened that boy.
So
We
you
ain't
want-
seen.
he
We
said
ain't
you
seen a
wanna see
whole
them
bunch of.
flashing.
We ain't seen a whole
lights.
bunch of Pete here lately.
Nope, not even on SNL really.
Mm.
They just did one of the best weekends this weekend. Did you see that shit?
No.
Instead of impersonating like superstars, they started impersonating influencers.
Yeah, I
Nigga,
saw that because
Keenan was
Keith Lee.
yeah.
Yeah, I
I
saw it.
I like them. Taste it. It's nasty.
It's nasty.
Shit.
Man, I watched that motherfucker popped up on my For You page on TikTok. It's probably one of the funniest SNL skits ever in existence, man. The one with Justin Timberlake, My Dick in the Box.
Oh, I like that with him and I can't ever think of that. Andy Samberg.
Man,
Yeah, Lonely Island, Dick in the Box.
it's my dick in the box. I laughed so motherfucking hard, man.
My favorite one is Main Justice. It's one with Jamie Foxx.
Oh, weird.
That's hilarious as fuck.
Where the white dude is the judge?
Yeah, Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah.
He's the judge, and then
So I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna hold him down. We're gonna take the hottest hot sauce. We gonna-
he be clicking his heels together. And
He's
shit.
whoa.
With Justin Timberlake on there as the bailiff.
Yeah.
That shit is
Hey, 'cause
hilarious.
that motherfucker Jamie couldn't even hold it together.
No,
But he
he
was
couldn't.
trying his hardest to hold it together.
He's gonna put out that ass fire. He was like, "Oh." And then he kissed Jamie. He's like, and Jamie lost it.
Hey,
The ass fire. The ass fire. That's right. The ass fire.
hey, buddy, way too good, too locked in on that character, man.
He is.
Hilarious.
And then him and dude did a video together because they look alike. I think we talk about it all the time. Ed Helm,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
nigga from The Office.
yeah.
Shit. But other than The Office, I can tell you some shit that didn't happen in The Office. Call this shit freight divers.
What
I know you
they
heard
doing?
about this shit. You ain't hear about this shit?
Nah, bro, I ain't gonna front.
You ain't heard nothing?
Much of nothing.
Understood.
I've been locked off in my own little bubble.
I've been nothing but news. That's how I come across my YouTube sometimes. It says, 4 in custody after thieves raid freight train on Chicago's west side,
Oh,
taking
damn.
box after box.
Oh,
You didn't
no.
see no videos of that shit?
Bro, when I tell you I've been locked away,
4 people are in custody after crowds of thieves descended freight train tracks on Chicago's west side Friday and went into stalled freight train cars, stealing whatever they could grab. And they was doing it too. Motherfuckers had them on live and everything.
they just stealing.
The looting happened on the Union Pacific tracks between Kinsey and Lake Streets. The train the thieves targeted was parked near the overpass at Cicero Avenue and extended over several blocks west. The number of people seen stealing TVs and other electronics and air fryers during the during the hours long theft was enough to make one question: how so many people were able to pull it off and escape? Because I mean, like some of the overpasses, like you had to like get up the wall to go up the little hill to get to the track to even pull it down, and they had niggas. It was like ants. It was like ants passing shit along. Yeah. And
there's a will, there's a way, baby.
It says the number of people seen stealing. Hold on. It says one by one, people made their way up the embankment to the tracks and rate the train. It says yet the Skywatch captain just fired. Hold on, wait a minute. In all my years living on the west side, I've never seen an actual freight train parked over a viaduct and where people are actually going into it. It says from the camera, the helicopter, they was seeing folks grab boxes of TVs from the trains and easily loaded them onto the tops of waiting vehicles.
Damn.
People who were just kind of standing there in like disbelief and
so it was parked
wow.
on the tracks like above, like on a bridge.
Yeah.
And so they was passing the shit down from the bridge down to the street. Okay.
Yes. It says Shaw watched everything unfold from her car. She snapped some images and immediately called 911. She said, I gave 911 a call. I'm talking to dispatch. She said, they're like, you're not the only call that's been made.
Yeah.
We've had several calls. We've been waiting on the car to be dispatched. Police sources said the Chicago Police Department had to wait more than an hour for a Pacific Union officer to respond and secure the tracks.
Oh, because it's a different branch.
It's a different branch.
Oh, lucky them.
Yeah,
God damn, I wish I'd have got some TVs.
Leaving ample time for more and more people to loot the train.
Niggas was like, yeah, right. Just the doors is just still open.
So the video shows thieves lowering a TV from the tracks and passing directly in front of a Chicago police cruiser as they do so.
Because they can't do nothing about it.
Despite lights and sirens being on in that squad car, the thieves kept on with their illegal mission. Oh man, this shit is long. But yeah, that's it. I ain't reading no more about this shit. I'm tired.
That's craziness. I feel them though. I ain't one for no stealing or nothing, but I wish I'd have known the nigga that got a few of them.
Boy.
Let me get them for the low, brother.
I ain't taking it from nobody's home.
Yeah, as I said, let me get them for the low. They got insurance on that shit.
Yeah, they do.
And they're about to overprice it anyways. I ain't gonna listen. More nasty nigga time. R. Kelly kills.
What he did?
His daughter came out and said that he was molesting her.
His daughter?
Yeah. Her name is Buku.
Her name is Buku?
B-U-K-U.
Bouquet?
Her name is Joanne Kelly, but she goes by Buku. Buku I.B.
Oh, okay.
I guess she done switched over. Kelly's daughter, Joanne Kelly, known as Buku I.B., says she was improperly touched by her father as a child. And she's made a bunch of statements about it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That nigga's nasty.
That nigga went from a nasty nigga to a super nasty nigga.
Just nasty.
Yeah, all around the board nasty. Charleston White got locked up.
Yeah,
but he's out now.
I seen the thing. Nigga was sleeping in the car.
At first I was going to come out here and talk about it, but when I found out what it was for, I didn't want to talk about it. Not for real. Because it wasn't a new case.
Oh.
It was somebody got locked up for like a year and a half ago, and he's been fighting it, and he violated one of the stipulations of his release.
That's why, okay.
So they came and locked him up on a warrant for it, but motherfucker was on here talking like he did that shit again. But he didn't do it again. It's just when you get locked up for violating your release, your initial charges are listed as your, you know what I'm saying? If I'm locked up for assault and I'm out on bond and I, let's say, have a dirty drop,
right,
and they revoke my bond, when they lock me up, it doesn't say for a dirty drop. It says assault again.
Got you.
So it's the same.
The same charge is going to stick over.
Yeah, it's the same.
Basically, whatever's heavier.
Well, no, it's the same charge.
Okay.
Because it's technically, when you're out on bond, you're still a ward of the state. So you're still in under supervision of the state for this particular case, and they're just moving you from the streets back to jail because you're not following the rules.
Gotcha.
Like I think one time, I got locked up 6 different times for violating my bond on one case. So everybody thought I kept catching new cases, and I was just fucking up on my release stipulations for this one case. Yeah, so everybody like, damn nigga, ain't you got like 6 dope cases? Like, no, they got 1 dope case, and they kept revoking my bond and let me back out on bond. But if you looked at my shit, I was locked back up for possession of cocaine, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
I see what you're saying.
So yeah, his lawyer came out. He got bonded out. By the time we did the bond, he was bonded out and talking crazy again. So it didn't. Neither here nor there.
At least he can talk crazy. This lady that tried to talk crazy is called the entitled. What did it say? I can't read my own motherfucking.
Your own language, you had it right.
Fuck, entitled something. I don't know. We'll find out.
Okay.
It says a woman who sued company for not giving her a farewell card finds out they did buy a card, but almost no one signed it.
Oh, because she was a raging bitch.
Yeah, just straight up cannon.
So when they saw that nobody signed it, they just didn't give her the card.
Yeah, out of just courtesy.
Yeah, they was being courteous, and you sued them.
There's a British woman who sued
fuck her.
Who sued her former employer.
Fuck her.
Because she didn't get a farewell card.
Like she was
found out in court that her colleagues did in fact buy her a card. It's just that hardly anyone signed the shit. After her colleagues didn't present her with a farewell card on her last day of work, Karen.
Oh shit.
Connigan.
And her name was Karen?
Yeah, Karen Connigan. Sued the International Airlines Group. Her former, damn, they really didn't like her then. Her former employer from 2019 until she was laid off in 2021 for failure to acknowledge her existence. A breach of equality law. I guess that's something that's over there. I don't know.
Alright.
It says in court, Connigan's former colleague testified that they did buy a card, but they didn't give it to her because only 3 people signed it.
3.
He believed it would have been more insulting to give her the card than not to give her a card at all. Said this is said the judge. You know what I'm saying? The judge, Kevin Palmer, says this. Connigan brought a total of 40 allegations, IAG, in her lawsuit, including sexual harassment, victimization.
Oh, she laid it on thick.
An unfair dismissal, but the court dismissed every claim, including the alleged breach of equality law, because they either did include the alleged breach of equality law, because they either did not happen, or if they did, they were innocuous interactions in the normal course of employment. This is from the judge. He also added that she exhibited a conspiracy theory mentality and misinterpreted normal workplace interactions as harassment.
Bitch is crazy.
The example offered was when Connigan wrote Wiz, W-H-I-Z, in a co-worker's card, then claimed another colleague was copying her when they used Wiz with W-H-I-Z-Z in a different card.
Oh. She was nuts. They couldn't wait to see her leave.
She also complained after a co-worker asked, "Are you taking the piss, Karen?" Which is a popular British term meaning making fun of someone.
Yeah.
After she claimed she was doing all the hard work. Oh, she was a lazy bitch too. If somebody asks you, "Are you taking the piss?" after you said you did all the hard work?
Yeah, you gotta be joking.
And that's where it stops.
She can go to hell. We might be seeing if this falls through, we might be seeing one of the ends of drill rap as we know it, which I won't be mad to see go, because I hate that shit.
Why? I love drill rap, especially the UK niggas.
I hate that shit.
I don't even know how they be drill rapping. They can't even have guns. They be talking about, I woke up banging, fam.
Yeah, they stabbing folks.
Yeah. I
I'm
thought
not scared of the rude men. Shut
I thought he
up.
said banging like he was gonna shoot him. Nigga. I woke up and banging, fam. No, that's nasty. You should. You should stab a nigga. I'll bang you, fam. I'm not gonna say I'll bang you. I woke up with mine and I bang him, fam.
You know I hate them niggas. I don't wish nothing good on any of them. Nothing. But you know who FBG Duck is, right?
Yes.
We talked about him. They got killed.
That was in Chicago. It was in Chicago or Atlanta?
It was in Chicago.
Okay. That's the one he was on live getting shot at, right?
No. He
which one of them was it?
I can't remember, but I know which one you're talking about. But no, Duck was coming out of like a high-end store in downtown Chicago.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, dude, I'm thinking about that at his house.
Yeah, no. Duck was coming out of like a high-end store, and they caught him out there. He'd been beefing with them niggas forever, Von and all them niggas.
Yeah.
But
because he was with Quando Rondo's side, right?
Well, no, because Quando Rondo
That's something totally different, right?
Quando Rondo is with
they had to be enemies.
Quando Rondo was the NBA young boy, and NBA young boy and Von was beefing.
And then the Duck niggas are just some at home old block type shit. Okay.
Them niggas always talking about we young niggas not from 63rd. Duck was from 63rd.
Got it now.
Like the nigga that's all over.
Chief from KKG.
Whatchamacallit, Maine. They be all over in there with the cereal, the whoops, while you whooping and all that. JB Maine or whatever the fuck.
I don't know their names.
Okay, yeah, that's Duck Man. That's Duck right hand. But so FBD Duck's mom, Mama Duck, which she's has a very heavy presence on social media.
Yeah,
she had it while he was still alive, so she's a character.
Yeah,
like an entertaining character. But FBG Duck's mom sues Lil Durk, the estate of King Von, his record label, and several other music companies they believe are responsible for profiting off of her son's death. According to reports, the word profit appears 102 times in the 229-page lawsuit, which claims music companies funded Lil Durk and King Von by perpetuating their gang feud. The two groups released diss tracks that increased their popularity, and it's believed that members were signed to music deals based off their gang rankings. On page 2 of the lawsuit, there is an image from an album released in 2019 by Only the Family, which is Lil Durk's record label, along with Alamo Records, Sony Music, and Interscope Records. Lawyers from the law group, whatever law group, said that the chart reinforces the organized nature of the gang. The lawsuit also accuses the city of Chicago of willful misconduct, claiming that police and emergency services failed to promptly aid FBG Duck as he was alive in the street for more than 17 minutes without any medical help.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
And he wasn't like in the hood. He was like
in a good part of town.
Yeah. And he left that nigga out there laying on the street in front of fucking the Louis store or wherever the fuck he was at.
That's fucked up.
But if she can win this lawsuit, that's gonna make people have to watch what they saying with this drill. Cause you know all that drill shit is based on niggas beefing and killing,
talking about each other, smoking on Tuka.
Yeah, all that.
That's why Charleston White always talk about it. Well, y'all say you niggas you smoking on Tuka, but then y'all say rest in peace to Von.
Yeah,
well, fuck him. I'll be like, I understand what you're saying.
Yep.
I understand what you're saying, but it's not my world, baby. So I ain't got to worry about it.
Tuka mama, she thinking about she should hop in on that lawsuit too.
A lot of them, especially them South Florida, North Florida niggas, Jacksonville niggas. What's in Fuliano? Yeah. I get them mixed up. I keep want to say Fugiano.
Yeah, no, Fugiano. Fugiano. I think he's still locked up.
He is. Yeah. The mayor.
Yeah, because he signed to Gucci.
Okay, I like him though.
Speaking of that, I'll go right into this since you brought it up.
Oh my God, I didn't even mean to bring that up.
Gucci Mane dropping all those artists. Did you see that? Or what was you talking about?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other thing.
What other thing?
That happened the other day about the Ping-a-ling-a-ling.
Who did the ping-a-ling-a-ling?
Gucci Mane.
What did he do?
Apparently, he's been out here with the SV1s.
What's the SV1?
HSV1.
No. That's a different Gucci.
Oh, for
That's
real?
Gucci third leg.
Oh, that's a real person?
It's a real person.
I thought they were talking about Gucci.
No. They're talking about Gucci third leg, who is a.
I thought they were just making it like
having to say that name.
Yeah,
no, his name is Gucci third leg.
Okay, because but look, when I seen
it too because they just kept saying Gucci.
I thought they were just saying his third leg.
No,
it's a part of the thing. Like.
Dude's name is Gucci.
Third leg. I'm glad you cleared that up for me. Thank you.
He's
I'm sitting like, he's part of the Freak Offs too. Like, who else is?
He's a very successful, like
social media, right?
OnlyFans content creator. He just be running around fucking, and you know that OnlyFans shit is like
blowing up for motherfuckers.
But it's like the Wild Wild West of porn, because.
Anybody can do it.
And they not, if y'all not checking each other's paperwork and when was the last, your my chart, when was the last time you tested.
And he was doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense now.
And a girl came out and said that he gave her that shit, the
herpes simplex,
love bumps. And
she got some Raisinets. Got some Raisinets.
They try to link him to everybody else he didn't have with, trying to put that on everybody else too. And motherfuckers coming out like, nah, here go my test results. I ain't got shit.
Here's the thing though. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Because the thing is with that, if you're not having an outbreak, it's harder to pass it. But the thing about old girl that came out with all that whining and crying,
you about to say exactly what I was about
that nigga was actively having an outbreak, nigga. She licked the bump.
That's what I was about to say.
She licked it, nigga.
She took the bump.
She licked the bump.
The bump.
This nigga said, she said he told her
it was a razor
that he cut himself shaving, but the thing was, it was like high up on the
That's what I heard.
Hair don't grow there, buddy. Hair don't grow there.
And she believed it.
And licked that motherfucker. Oh, licked his boo-boo.
She knew what she was doing.
She licked his boo-boo.
She knew what she was doing.
And ended up with a motherfucking bum bump.
That nigga had blue waffle.
Oh, my God. But yeah, that's a whole other nigga. Gucci third leg.
My bad.
I'm talking about Gucci Mane.
I thought it was the same. That's why we got there.
Gucci Mane came up on his Instagram page the other day and was like, look, you know, the record industry is real crazy right now. They're playing a lot of dirty games. He said, I've been looking at my profit and margin sheets and this, that, and the third and all that shit that goes into owning the record label. Nigga said, I am letting all my artists except for, what's that nigga name you just said?
Fuliano.
Fuliano and, what's the other nigga that's locked up? Pooh Shiesty. So I'm letting all my artists except for Fuliano and Pooh Shiesty go. Y'all, I'm tearing up your contracts. Y'all free to do whatever y'all need to do, man. It's just not profitable for me to have y'all around no more.
Damn.
So I'm still actively looking for new artists, but these aren't the ones that I'm going to deal with right now.
Right.
Yeah, and a couple of them motherfuckers got on there with their feelings hurt and said some slick shit. And then a few other ones got on there like, appreciate you for the opportunity you gave me. I saw more than I'd ever seen them before in my life, and I just hope that things get better from here. Yeah.
That's a motherfucker that's gonna do something.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers mad at him were like, what the fuck, man? You spent all that money, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
You better catch some raisinets.
This ain't the first time we did it. The last time Gucci did it was you stupid.
Only fans catching rain, getting that bum.
Bum. But the last time Gucci did that shit was before he went to jail. Cause like a lot of them niggas was his artists that ended up on the QC. Migos and shit.
They was with Gucci at first, wasn't they?
And then he got ready when he sent to the joint.
He sent them on the quality control.
Yeah, because him and Q was like real good friends.
That made a lot of sense now that you said that. I didn't, I looked at them niggas. I don't really pay attention. I didn't think they fell off, huh?
Well, you know, the one died.
Well, I know.
And then the other two got successful solo careers so far. So,
well, dude going through it though.
With his wife.
Yeah,
Cardi.
talking about he screwed her sister,
Yeah.
his cousin and brother, man, whoever the hell. Anyway, that's another whole
They
nother
be
subject.
alright.
Them niggas is over it. They be laughing about that shit when they 45, 50.
They be alright.
You remember back in the day you had that funky bitch? Yeah. Everybody funky bitch.
Yeah. You ain't bullshitting.
Oh, I ain't got no more turns. Go ahead.
I got a couple, man. Oh, I'm fucking with this. The unsubscribe button.
What about it?
The feds have finalized a new click to cancel rule. All subscriptions and membership services will be required to offer a one-click to cancel button for anything that you're subscribed to, instead of having to go to the depths of hell to figure out how to cancel this.
Yep.
You let me sign up right here, but for me to cancel, I got to log on through a web browser. I can't go through the app. I got to do all this other.
Then we got to send you a verification code to make sure it's you.
Because they want to make it real hard for you to cancel shit.
Are you sure?
So the feds is putting a rule in that everything has to, that they have to have a one-click to cancel button option.
I love it.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm fucking with this.
I love it.
I appreciate that. Because, nigga, I don't remember exactly what. Okay, I was trying to cancel something I'm subscribed through Amazon. Because, you know, like, you can get, like, channels and shit. Like, I got Showtime and Stars and shit through Amazon Prime. So, I was trying to cancel, like, BT Plus or something like that. Because I was done watching whatever was on there.
Yeah.
And nothing else. It wasn't worth having it.
Right.
And so I had never tried to cancel nothing before until that day. Nigga, you can't do it through the app. You can't do it through the app on the TV.
You
got to go through the web browser and log in there, and then there's a whole other set of shit. Then you go to it and cancel. I had to pull it up on YouTube. How do I cancel such and such subscription? Dude was like, here's a doozy. Like, let me show you how. I said, man, what the fuck?
That's terrible. You need a tutorial to cancel.
Yeah. So that's why I said that I'm fucking with that one-click shit.
But they be getting a lot of old people like that, too, because a lot of old people get caught up. Like, what the fuck? Do what?
Bro, they had me. Man, you know, I be moving and grooving. My life's so busy, man. When I was sitting down one day doing some shit, I realized I was paying for Showtime like 3 or 4 different times a month.
Because there's a lot of different people on different things.
I had the Showtime app that you can download, the standalone app.
Right.
I used it a while back to order a fight on pay-per-view. Didn't realize I was still paying for it. I watched the fight and deleted the app. I was paying for it. I was paying for it on Sling or Hulu or one of them. Yeah. And I was paying for it on Prime.
Shit.
Nigga, I don't even watch that much Showtime. So yeah,
they loved you,
man. Tearing my ass up for a little bit there. Pause, because that was crazy.
He caught some raisins.
Friends to know. The Central Park 5 is suing Donald Trump. Whack ass.
I heard about that.
As
coming
they
out
should.
to their music.
No. The Central Park 5, the niggas that was falsely accused of raping that lady.
Oh, what they suing him for?
Okay, because you know, all right, so boom. I'll read it in a second, but I know the whole backstory. So, you remember when they were initially arrested, Donald Trump took out like a big front page ad, like, this is when it happened in the 80s or whatever, the 90s.
Oh, okay. I don't know that.
He took like a big front page. It's watch it. You can watch it. They did a movie about it on Netflix. It's really good. Central Park 5. But it was 5 black boys that they randomly accused of raping this white woman, and they had no real evidence, none of that shit. They did that shit where they kept them away from their families for 4-5 days, interrogating them till they finally just broke and confessed to some shit that they didn't do. And they was locked up all for like 20 years. And down the road, they ended up going through the shit, figuring out that they didn't do it at all. DNA, they figured out who really did it. DNA, they released them. They sued New York ended up with a bunch of money for wrongful this, that, and the third. Everybody's rich. One of them niggas started fucking delicious. It's great. There's a movie about him.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a big deal. But when it happened, that's crazy. When it happened back then, he took out this crazy like front page ad, villainizing them, like even before they day in court, like just really fucking up the court of public opinion type.
What was
shit.
he running for?
Nothing. He just did it. I hate you niggas. He just did it. So they didn't really fuck with him. They couldn't fuck with him about that because it was they hadn't been proven guilty or not guilty. So it was this was back then.
Yeah.
But during the debate, Kamala pressed him real hard about some of his bullshit he did, and that was one of the things that he pressed him on. And he stood on it, calling them a bunch of grapers and da-da-da-da-da, even though they have been completely exonerated. So they're suing that nigga for defamation and a whole bunch of other shit.
I mean, if he stood on what he said.
Yeah.
But
if what you said is now factually proven to be completely wrong.
No. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, you can't stand on it. Now you're defaming my character.
Yeah. So
I've been exonerated. They made movies about it.
Right.
I think them niggas won $100 million or some shit from New York. Like they got $20-30 million a piece.
I understand. Yeah, I get what you're saying,
Yeah.
but I see. Yeah.
But he know.
Yeah, I mean he knows.
So you can't just stand on bullshit, nigga. Now without some repercussions.
There you go.
Yeah, now because you can do whatever you want to, but you got to It's got to be repercussions.
Yeah, and I think that's what he's going for.
Yeah, 5 men who were wrongfully convicted as teenagers in the Central Park 5 jogging grape case sued Donald Trump, saying he defamed them by falsely claiming they killed someone and pled guilty. The lawsuit filed in federal court in Philadelphia cites several statements Trump made about the men during the September 10th debate with Kamala Harris, after she blasted him for taking out an ad in the 1989 paper calling for the teens to be executed. That's what he did. He took out an ad in the paper calling for the teens to be executed.
Oh, well, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know all that was
before they were
I thought he
convicted.
just had some opinions.
No. Wanted to be executed.
He wanted to be killed.
Yeah.
How?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Their suit, which alleges crimes of defamation, false light, and intentional infliction of emotional distress, requests damages of more than $75,000 with total composition and punitive damages to be determined at trial. And they'll probably win.
Yeah, they're gonna win that. Like I said, especially if he stood on it.
Yeah.
I wonder if he did that on purpose.
I don't know.
Like, just like, I got the money, yeah, I did it.
Probably not.
But, I mean, I'm just speculating here. I ain't really, that's some sad shit.
I think he just stood on it because she was
bringing it out.
Hitting it with so much shit that he did. He was just kind of trying to stand his ground.
I think
his people don't listen to any facts.
That's what I'm about to say.
If he said it, then they just rock with it.
Yeah. And then, like, also to show her, like, look, I can take humility.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
She got rocked at one interview. She was not trying to answer that question for nothing. Talking about, if you let me answer, you're not answering.
Which one?
Where he was like, how many immigrants have they allowed to come in the country?
Oh, yeah.
But he was comparing it to, I believe, the relief disaster for the flood and all that. I didn't get too far into it. I just watched a little bit. I can't get wrapped up in the illusion of all that bullshit.
I feel you.
Because it ain't going to really help. None, either there or there. Just how I feel about it.
We might as well talk about his buddy, Rudy Giuliani, Trump's homeboy. When we talked about he got sued by those 2 Atlanta workers for the polls because he tried to say that they rigged some shit, and he's really like threw crazy smut on their name and put some shit that had no standing. They sued him and won.
Okay.
Judge rules Rudy Giuliani must give control of his luxury items and Manhattan apartment to the Georgia election workers he defamed. They won the lawsuit. He don't want to pay. So the judge and ruled he got to start. They get to take his shit. Literally, it's his stuff.
Is he doing bad?
No, I don't know. But they
Wasn't
want
he locked up before?
they want a crazy ass amount of money. I don't know. Yeah. He got jammed up with the shit well, that's what all this was about.
Okay.
The shit that happened down in Georgia with the elections and shit. But Rudy Freeman and Shay Moss, which is the election workers, the Georgia election workers who are defamed by Rudy Giuliani, are continuing to apply pressure when it comes to getting what they are owed. Now, and a judge has ruled that they should get control of Giuliani's Manhattan apartment and the rest of his luxury items. On Tuesday, Judge Louis Lehman ruled that Giuliani has 7 days to turn over his interest in the property, which will be part of taking it over. Freeman and Moss could potentially sell the property for millions. The two women are also permitted to about $2 million in legal fees, which Giuliani says is still owed from the Trump campaign. Some of the luxury items include a signed Joe DiMaggio jersey, a 1980s Mercedes once owned by Hollywood star Lauren Bacall, furniture, jewelry, and more. As previously reported, last December, Giuliani filed for bankruptcy after being ordered to pay $164 million to the two women.
Oh well, shit. Yeah, he got that.
So yeah, they basically.
That's why they came and took his stuff.
Yeah, they basically about to bleed. They about to bleed the nigga dry.
He been liquidated his estate.
Yeah, some of it.
Wow, 164 million.
Yeah.
164 million.
Yeah.
How do you fuck up that bad?
Subscribe button.
Would have asked Trump for a loan. He could.
He could.
Catch some raisin
He
nuts.
probably should.
Yeah.
Denny's is doing bad.
Yes, they are.
They about to close about 150 restaurants in the next year.
In the nation or in Indiana alone?
In the nation.
All right.
Or wherever they're located. They starting off with closing 150 to see if they can get that to balance out some of their.
I don't even think niggas go there for their birthdays anymore.
To Denny's?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You get a free meal on your birthday. Used to.
I didn't know
Probably
that.
still do. It's probably like a secret menu thing.
I did not know that.
Yeah, there used to be a big commercial about it. You come to Denny's on your birthday and you get a free meal.
I remember they used to do other little shit. 'Cause I used to take the kids all the time when they would be having
kids eat free. Yeah.
they'd be having them little things, and I'd see the commercials. And I remember the kids being young and us going to Denny's.
Yeah, they used to always make the commercials back in the day.
And I love Denny's, so I
You
used to
come
go
in,
to.
they say come in with your ID or your birth certificate and you get a free meal.
Okay then. So yeah, just throwing that.
Denny's is closing.
Your Denny's is closing. That was a random.
McDonald's is
just threw it
selling
out
E. coli
there.
burgers.
I'm there. I'm on
Oh,
the way
yeah,
there.
that was your
I'm
next
on the
one.
way.
My
It's right
bad.
there. I was gonna get to it very shortly. Congratulations to the New York City Liberty.
What they did? They won?
Won the WNBA championship.
That their first champion?
Yep, I believe so. And among some of the that the shit's on the rise because it's among some of the. It had the highest viewership ever of a WNBA championship series.
Right, because it finally started watching.
That's what I say, and it didn't. And the two Golden Childs weren't even in it. Niggas is just watching WNBA now.
Right.
Because they hooping.
Yeah.
Because Caitlin Clark and Reese wasn't in it.
No,
their teams didn't make it.
Yeah. I don't even think was Chicago. I don't even think they made it to the playoffs, did they?
I don't think so. Don't
And
quote
they play
me.
each other like 10 times a season.
Yeah, don't quote me, but I don't think they did. I don't feel like talking about Buddy. Let's talk about McDonald's. I might talk about Buddy in a second. McDonald's got E. coli.
Well,
and they're tracking it.
Specific burger.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Oh, you eat that?
The quarter pounder,
Quarter pounder?
the double quarter pounder. Nigga, that's one of my favorites. Feelings is hurt. Nigga, when you be leaving here, and McDonald's be dropping off that bag.
That's what it is.
Nigga, double quarter pounder, only mayonnaise and ketchup and cheese.
Ooh.
That's my shit.
Mayonnaise on a quarter pounder?
That's my shit. Mayonnaise, ketchup, and cheese.
I like mayonnaise on a burger, but not a quarter pounder from McDonald's.
They're double quarter pounder, only mayonnaise, ketchup, and cheese. Sometimes I get only mac sauce and cheese.
You know what they call it in France? Le Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese. I said, goddamn, let me remember this movie line. All right, well, let's talk about these bad ones. Deadly E. coli outbreak linked to McDonald's quarter pounders. 49 people in 10 states affected.
49 people?
Yeah, so far.
Everybody else just don't know what the fuck they got.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So far. Because you know how that go. If you're eating at McDonald's, you may want to pay attention. E. coli food poisoning linked to McDonald's quarter pounder hamburgers has sickened at least 49 people in 10 states. This outbreak resulted in one person dead and 10 others hospitalized, per federal health officials. The U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention reports uncovered an older person in Colorado passed away, and one child has been hospitalized with severe kidney complications. Infections were reported between September 27th and October 11th in Colorado, Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Oregon, Utah, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. Woo! Give me one tonight. Reporters state Colorado has 27 cases, followed by Nebraska with 9.
Ooh.
The CDC said everyone interviewed about the outbreak reported eating at McDonald's before falling ill. Also, most people mentioned eating quarter pounder hamburgers.
You're going to have more some raisins. It's going to be milk duds.
In addition to the USA Agriculture Department and Food and Drug Administration, the state health officials are also investigating. I got me some baby names. So yeah.
You got some what?
Baby names.
What's that?
Shoes.
Oh.
You remember that dumbass song?
What?
It's the Soldier Boy. I got me some baby names.
Oh, Crank That.
Yeah.
Whatever, Superman, whatever.
Yeah, the babes. The shit that Wayne and I was wearing. I had a bunch of babes.
Oh, my goodness. Why'd you bring that? That's what I thought you said.
What?
That's that new dance now.
Which one?
The Shamar. They got the babes.
Yeah, gotta crack that body. You gotta crack that body. Gotta crack that
That is the
body.
most influential special person.
Yeah.
I love Shamar.
Yeah.
He is funny. He's just naturally funny. As that nigga named 3 fruits, he said, what?
That one nigga was interviewing him. That nigga said, so what was your GPA? And he said, a 9. Don't get it twisted. My grades was okay. He said, what was your GPA? A 9. Craziness.
Oh, man.
Craziness. Justice for this nigga, man. I wasn't gonna talk about him, but I'm gonna talk about him.
Who?
His dad just smoked this nigga. Dad arrested for allegedly killing a man he discovered in the car with his missing 14-year-old daughter. According to reports, an Arkansas father was arrested for allegedly fatally shooting a man he found in a car with his missing daughter. Aaron Spencer faces a preliminary charges of first-degree murder after an incident on Tuesday, October 8th. Deputies responded to a report of a missing child and were notified that Spencer had located his 14-year-old daughter in the car with a 60-year-old man named Michael Foster. A confrontation between the two men led to the father shooting Foster, and he was pronounced dead at the scene.
Yeah.
Spencer was subsequently taken into custody. Free that man.
That's crazy.
Free that man.
How long was she gone?
I don't know. He tracked her down. She was with Buddy. Sound like he didn't just jump to conclusions. Sound like he confronted that man. Like, man, what you doing, man? And he probably heard some shit that he should never hear about his 14-year-old daughter from a 60-year-old man.
Yeah.
And he tore his ass up.
Crazy.
Yeah. So free that guy.
That's crazy.
That's it for my currents, man. You want to take a break?
Yes, please. I need one.
Yeah, me too.
Need to breathe.
Yeah, this is for my currents. I got 1 fecal, 2 melanated, 2 Floridas.
I got 3 fecals.
Okay.
I got 2 Floridas. So we can end it like that then.
Break time.
Break.
Alright, we back in this thing.
Yes, sir.
What,
yes, sir.
It's been so many weeks since we recorded. What comes next?
Florida man.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 of them. You got any of them?
Have you... Man, I promise you, bro. These people be stealing our ideas.
What?
There's a show on Max, HBO.
Yeah.
Called Florida Man.
Yeah.
And it's not like the Netflix one where it's like a scripted.
Oh.
It is, every episode is someone telling a crazy Florida man story. There's only 1 episode out so far. The first episode was about a guy who wanted to go see some band. So he said whenever his black dude, he said whenever he got low on funds and wanted to do stuff, he would go on Craigslist and type in need money, willing to do whatever within reason. So a guy hit him up and offered him like $6,000 or $7,000 to come over and cut off his toe and eat it.
Yeah.
Cut off his toe and eat his toe. Said it was his fantasy. So he's telling this long story about how he's over there. They done got drunk. They got the tarp out. They doing this, that, and third. He got the knife. He's gearing himself up. Nigga, him and this bitch. It's a really long story. And they're telling doing a great job telling it. He got his homegirl involved in the shit because he didn't want to go by himself. Right as the nigga about to cut Buddy toe off, Buddy bagged out, freaked out. Like, oh man, I thought I really wanted this, man, but I don't think I'm ready to lose my toe. And it ended up, he was like, then we sat down and finished our drinks like a really bad date. You know, like you get doing like a really bad date, you don't know how to tell each other goodbye.
Yeah.
He was like, and as we were sitting there drinking our drinks, my phone went off. And I looked, and it was the money. The man sent me the money because I came over to do my part. He backed out,
right,
which I didn't expect him to do, so that was good. He said, then we left. He said, for a couple years after that, he would get on Craigslist and say, do that stuff again, or you see like he'd say that and dude would comment. And he said, I could tell by the way he wrote that it's dude. He said, and I would comment back, hey Steve, do you remember me? And he'd be like, oh, hey, man, you want to try it again? He's like, absolutely not, Steve.
That's fucked up.
But that's what the whole series is motherfuckers sitting down telling crazy Florida man stories.
Hey, we inspire a lot, man. Glad we can help out.
Yeah. Just like I was watching... Doughboy brought it to my attention. I can't remember which one of them fucking rappers or influences it is. I'll remember and Robert say it next though. But Doe sent me the thing, and Buddy told a story on an interview that one of my stories verbatim. And when I sent it to you,
wow,
because I know you know the story. I've told it on here 2-3 times, verbatim.
Damn. Everybody wants to live like somebody else.
Yeah. Leon was like, have you seen this? He was like, nigga, and Leon's known me long enough to know this story.
Right.
He knows this story first, and he might have been there.
That's crazy.
I'm like, nigga, do you know this one? So, yeah. Okay. My bad. That was my little Florida man rant.
You good. My first one is the generator.
Okay.
The Florida man arrested after allegedly trying to steal a generator powering traffic light during hurricane.
Oh.
Says a man was a Sun City Center man was arrested on Sunday after allegedly trying to steal a generator being used to power a traffic light that was likely damaged during Hurricane Milton. The Hillsborough County Sheriff said 40-year-old.
I need that from my house.
40-year-old Soyal Zapata died. Was charged with third-degree grand theft during a state of emergency. That's even worse, huh? The sheriff's office reported that the TECO energy workers provided photos of a man they stopped from stealing the generator placed on the corner of Sun City Center Boulevard and Stoneham Drive. Along with photos, the workers provided the sheriff's office with the man's license plate as well. Deputies tracked down the address associated with the license and responded to the home with the canine. Video footage captured by deputies and posted to Facebook by the sheriff's office shows deputies arriving at the home and asking to speak with Zapata die. At first, the man wanted for question and refused to come out because, as he said, he was fixing dinner. The deputies then approached him at the door of his home. He was placed in handcuffs, telling him he was being detained. One of the deputies told him some people might have witnessed him doing some things he should have not done. There's a generator on 674 that I saw that had no lock on it, and it had no name on it.
That.
So I thought someone set it out. He said he was heard on police body camera footage telling the deputy he was arrested and placed inside a squad vehicle. He's been since charged with third-degree grand theft during a state of emergency.
Jesus Christ. He was trying to get that generator. I feel
surviving.
If you looked into how much them motherfuckers cost, I'd take a generator right now. We don't even need it.
No, we don't.
But nigga, I remember my homeboy. I went over his house. We had a couple years ago. We had a thing, knocked out a bunch of power, and overall for like Arlington, they was out of power for like 3-4 days. And I went over to my guy's house to do something. And I came in, and he was playing the game. And I said, "What the hell?" He was like, "Oh yeah, bro. Motherfucker sold me a generator a couple years ago. Man, it's just been in my shed." He said, so I looked out and I looked in his kitchen, and there was like 4 extension cords running in the window. That nigga had TV plugged up, the fridge, of course, the internet, a couple lights, and he was in that motherfucker chilling.
That's crazy.
He said the wife and them went over to her mama house with all the kids, so I didn't really have to worry about that. He said, "I'm just in here chilling." He said, "I don't want to leave because motherfuckers is running around the neighborhood doing
whatever
crazy shit because they know niggas ain't got no power.
And ain't got no security."
Man, that nigga had a fan going, the fridge, the video game. That's what you do. He said, "Man, whenever I need to, I unplug the TV, plug up the microwave, make me something real quick."
Or go out and get something.
Yep, he said, "Nigga, I got all types of cans of gas back there, nigga." and he had like a really good generator. Like it was quiet as hell.
Oh shit.
It was quiet as hell. It was sitting on his back porch, open the door, that motherfucker just back there.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Cause a lot of them motherfuckers is loud.
But I was over my other homeboy house a couple of years ago, and he had like the hardest one I had ever seen. And now lately, I've seen that because niggas is showing this shit because of the storm.
Right.
But his is like outside in he has like a little nook built off his house.
Yeah.
And it's outside, and when he had his house built, he had a plug put on the side of the house.
Yeah.
And he can take the generator and plug it into it, and when it plugs into it, it turns off any availability from outside electricity and makes it the main focal point. He can run his whole house off the generator.
Yeah, they sell those. I sell a lot of them actually.
Yeah, like it just runs the whole main power point. Everything that would work in the house works now because it's out there just running, and the little house thing is in. It's got like exhaust fans in it, so it can kick out the fumes as it's.
It's cool as a motherfucker.
Yeah, I want one, and we don't even have them type of problems here for real. But I want one.
Shit, they come in handy.
When I ain't had no power for them 3-4 days, a couple of years or so
That's what
ago,
I'm saying. They
I
come
could
in
100% use that motherfucker.
handy.
But my bad for my rants. The alcohol done kicked in. I'm feeling ranty. I'm ranty, baby. Yeah. Florida man arrested for impersonating a security guard to get into a Taylor Swift concert. Have you been to a stadium in the U.S. lately? It's like going through airport security. The way they examine your bag will have you questioning every single potential incremental object that you ever put in there. Blah, blah, blah. It's annoying sometimes. Demanding this doesn't talk about the story. Back in August, a man was arrested for tweeting a terroristic threat at a Morgan Wallen concert. Blah, 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 blah. What the fuck are we talking about? Okay. A Florida man was booked into jail Friday after posing as a security guard to sneak into one of Taylor Swift's Miami shows. Ivan Maratti, 44, was arrested on charges of falsely impersonating an officer and interference with entertainment event. Maratti was dressed with a suit and badge, and when real security asked him about it, he said he was paid to be in attendance by another security guard company. It was let he said, oh no, okay, my bad. He said 4 women in attendance had hired him as their personal security guard, and he was let in to escort them to their seats. But when those 4 women were asked about the ordeal, they said that their aunt had hired a driver to the concert, not a security guard, effectively blowing his cover.
Oh.
He was arrested. He was arrested and was given a $1,500 bond, which he paid, but was not released because he's being held on the immigration hold.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah.
He was trying to be a Swiftie.
Yeah.
Well, he's about to go catch them raisin nets. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. He got to put on immigration too.
They said he is not to be confused with Davis Perego, the man who cleverly applied for and got a job as a stadium security guard so he could attend a Taylor Swift's concert in Nashville for him to quit the security company the day after the show. And then he got a job as security so he could go to the concert.
Well, I was going to say, there was a chick on TikTok that was bragging about how she dressed up as security to go to some concert in Houston. And it worked. She was in there, motherfucker, taking pictures and talking to the security like she was one of them. All that shit.
They said, buddy actually got hired on as security. Nigga went and watched the show, got paid a few dollars for a few hours of work, and quit.
That's what's up.
Nah, that's good thinking.
Can they do anything about that?
No.
So.
Absolutely not.
They still got to pay him.
Yeah, they got to pay him. He did what he's supposed to do. As long as he secured what he was supposed to secure for the time he was working there.
And enjoying the show?
Yeah.
Shit, I can do 2 for 1.
Yeah, I can do this all
I don't
day
need to
long.
see the whole thing. Shit. It's better than pay-per-view. There was real titties up there,
Okay.
I got this one's called Twicey.
Twicey. Twicey.
Hospital patient, carjacked.
What do you call him?
Spooby.
Call him a spooby. Call you a spooby Twicey.
Sad day for the black man.
Sad day for the black man. He call you a spooby Twicey.
Give you the finger Twicey.
Twicey? Call you a spooby Twicey.
But hospital patient carjacked 70-year-old man.
Damn.
And runs him over Twicey.
That's where we're going with Twicey.
That's what it says. It don't say Twicey, but it says twice.
How you spelling Twicey? Because that's the name of this.
Twicey.
TWI what?
Oh, Twicey.
CY.
Yeah, Twicey.
Yeah, that's the name of this from Twicey.
A hospital patient ran over a 70-year-old
Stupid as
man
hell.
with his own car twice while escaping from a Florida
Nah,
medical
say it,
center.
man. Twicey.
I got you. Huh?
What happened?
Okay, never mind. It's just a hospital patient. All right. Lisa Nicosia. I thought this was a dude that did this. That's why I was like, what?
It's a girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lisa Nicosia, 41, was arrested after a chase, and now she's charged with attempted murder, carjacking, fleeing to elude, resisting arrest without violence, and driving while license is suspended or revoked.
Damn.
Deputies with the Hernando County Sheriff's Office said her attorney's information wasn't available in court records October 14th. October 12th, Nicosia. Okay, whatever. Nicosia was taken to Tampa General Hospital in Brooksville under the Marchman Act, which allows the state to temporarily detain someone suspected of substance abuse in Florida. Never heard of that.
Okay.
The same day, deputies brought Nicosia to the hospital. They say she escaped by running out of the emergency department. She found a 70-year-old man sitting in his vehicle in the parking lot outside, then forced him out and got in the driver's seat. It says the man ran to the passenger side to stop her from leaving, but she started driving in reverse and he fell under the car. She ran over his body one time.
Jesus Christ.
Then the hospital staff found her and asked her to stop so they could help the man.
Just do that bitch in reverse.
It said Nicosia ignored the pleas and proceeded to drive away, initially running over the victim a second time. Or twice.
Damn, Twicey.
Nurses attended to the man right away. Then he was flown to the Tampa General Hospital location in Tampa, about 50 miles south by car. Damn.
That's crazy.
So the victim's prognosis is grim. Law enforcement responded to a hit and run call, and they said they found Nicosia driving the stolen vehicle. Deputy said she fled a traffic stop, first by car, then on foot, before they took her into custody. She appeared to be under the influence of drugs. Once she was discharged from the hospital, she was booked in jail.
Damn.
Yeah, that motherfucker was high. She was on one.
She was on two.
She was on twice.
Yeah, Twicey. She was on Twicey. Okay. Florida man accused of being a serial church burglar was found to have used his phone to Google search, where do churches keep money?
That's a good fucking question.
Other searches included in his phone, in his history, do churches have safes? And how to cut a shirt into a mask.
That sounds familiar.
These are search agents.
Oh, this is what he was looking for?
This is what he was Googling. Where do churches keep money?
He should have just watched Django for that part.
His Google history when they got his phone was where do churches keep money? Do churches have safes? And how do I cut a shirt into a mask? This is in his Google history. A Florida man accused of robbing a church last week now faces additional charges after a search of his phone revealed an incriminating internet search history. 20-year-old Jeremy Lang was arrested last week after allegedly burglarizing a Pensacola church. According to Pensacola police, 7 churches in the area were burglarized between September 24th and October 12th. In the search of Lang's cell phone, police found intermittent searches for terms that included where do churches keep money, do churches have safes, and how to cut a shirt into a mask. A search of Lang's cell phone, police found. Oh, my bad. I took something. Originally charged with burglary and drug possession, obstructing justice, and and gun and burglary tool possession. Several additional charges were announced today, including 5 church burglaries and criminal mischief charges, 3 counts of larceny, and 1 count of motor vehicle burglary. Lang is presently jailed on a $270,000 bond, where he will probably reside until this is all taken care of. Because a nigga that's robbing churches does not have $270,000 for a bond.
Hell no.
This nigga Googled, where do churches keep money?
He about to Google, where do prisons keep money?
He about to Google, how do I protect my coin purse? his prison bag.
You better catch some Raisinets so you can protect all the bag. Twicey. Sad
days.
Sad day.
That man called black man Spooby Twicey.
I ain't got no middle names.
I got 2.
Who we got first?
Well, first and foremost, man, it actually happened. Shout out to LeBron and Bronny James Jr.
Oh, the season started?
Season started.
When did it start?
Yesterday.
Okay.
First official game as a
father-son
duo on the court at the same time in a win.
Oh, they got a win?
Yep. This for the first time. They won this is the first time they won a season opener in like 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Just the Lakers just don't be winning season openers.
Understood.
So history was made. Father-son duo, first time ever. King Griffey Jr. and King Griffey Sr. were in attendance. They took a wonderful picture, called themselves the best father-son duos in history.
That's what's up.
His kids, the other kids was there. His wife, and Ronnie's mom was there, and it was a beautiful thing. And they got the win, like I said, against Minnesota, against Ant-Man, against Anthony Edwards and them.
Okay.
So it was good shit.
That's really what's up.
Yeah, good shit, man.
Something we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
A lot of other people didn't get to see this.
Yeah. No, this is the first time ever in history.
That's what I mean.
LeBron and Brandon James can be a history, becoming the first father and son duo to play in the same game.
We got to see a lot of firsts in our time.
Yeah, we have. It's just history, man.
Oh.
And if you guys want to be haters and don't want to acknowledge beautiful, wonderful history, then that's your fault, because that shit was great.
Now, do they also set a world record?
Probably.
Because,
it's the first, so it's got to be a world record.
And then just add on to it with points together and all that shit.
It's got to get, because it's the first time it's ever happened.
Yeah.
So anything they do from this moment on is technically a record.
That's what's up. Oh, you said you had another one.
Mm-hmm. Second one goes to the beautiful Queen Latifah and Missy Elliott. They've become the first rappers to receive the National Medal of Arts.
That's what's up.
Congratulations on order to Queen Latifah and Missy Elliott as they become the first rappers to receive a National Medal of Arts. This prestigious award is the highest honor given to an artist by the U.S. government. President Joe Biden presented it to 39 representatives at the White House on Monday, October 21st. Missy Elliott took to social media to express how grateful she blah 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 blah. But yeah, big deal, man. So shout out to
it is a big deal.
Yeah, shout out to Queen Latifah and Missy Elliott.
Missy Elliott.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Yeah, received a National Medal of Arts from the president. So good job.
Excuse me, y'all. My ear itching. I had to do that retarded kid shit. When you was little, try to itch your throat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my ex-wives used to do that shit. I hated it.
My cousin does it in her sleep.
Oh, shut the fuck up. That came from a place of trauma.
That's that night you couldn't get no sleep, but everybody else was asleep.
Shut the fuck up. Oh man, I have a funny story to tell you off mic. This is not for y'all.
Oh, okay.
This is just for you.
Okay.
I'll tell you all about it, and I will not forget. It involves pizza. Don't let me forget.
Okay. I got you.
Pizza.
I got you.
All right. And y'all won't get it.
How many fingers you got?
Just one.
Oh, before we go to figures, though, I got an invention. We can get rich. And I wanted to bring it up on the show.
I was like, "Won't tell everybody. They already
No.
stealing our shit." What is it?
I know it, but they can't steal this one. Because ain't nobody else going to be, they ain't going to want to make it.
I'm listening.
Penis diapers. For those 35 and above for precognites.
For what?
Penis diapers.
Why do these people need penis diapers?
Because after 35, nigga, no matter how much you shake the wiggle, it's always a dribble.
It's always a dribble.
And I'm getting tired.
You know they already have them.
They do?
Called man ponds.
I thought that would have been a harsh. I thought about that, but I didn't think they would call it that. How do they use them?
They put them. They
just
sticky
a
shit.
pad and they
Yeah.
No, these actually go over.
Like a sleeve.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we could be there.
Because I remember robbing Big.
Oh, for real?
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Big Black was using man ponds because of drippage.
Well, damn it! I thought I was on to something.
But if you talking about like a sleeve to put on, because you ain't bullshitting, bro. You can shake that motherfucker 70. You gotta. My technique is you gotta shake and drain.
Yeah, this still doesn't work.
Yeah,
it still doesn't work. It's like, what the fuck?
Especially
after a shower or some shit.
And why? Because we're getting old. I said, why I gotta pee so much?
That's why I said at 35 and up. Once you hit 35, that's when I started noticing. I was like, hold up, what the fuck is this? Yeah.
And you know, I'm about to crack that 40 wall.
It's gonna get worse.
I know.
You can get peeing more and more.
I'm about to crack that 40 wall like 2 weeks, some shit like that.
See, that's why y'all always send me with water. Shit.
I drink a gallon a day. As much, hey, don't get it twisted, y'all. As much of this shit as I drink a gallon to a gallon and a half of water a day. You must filter your body.
Now you gotta filter your body.
You cannot just drink Red Bulls and liquor and pop and Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
You must filter your body.
Shit, when the last time you had Kool-Aid?
About a month ago. On accident. I didn't go to the store to get no juice.
Yeah.
My daughter dug out a couple packs I had in the cabinet and made some Kool-Aid. 'Cause I got a pitcher in the cabinet.
Yeah.
Because I used to make it all the time.
I make lemonade with it.
I got a pitcher. Man, she made that shit up. I came in this motherfucker. It was a whole kiwi strawberry pitcher of Kool-Aid in the fridge. I poured a glass. I said, oh. And they did it right.
Tastes like the 80s.
Yeah. Got that shit together.
Oh, my bad.
How many figures you got?
I got 3.
Oh, sure. I'll sneak it between one of you.
How many you got?
1.
You got 1?
Just 1.
Let me see what it is. I'll just make sure I ain't got it. Okay.
Abercrombie?
Nope.
Right.
Nope.
All right.
This is called 2 for 1. I think this is this ain't a local one. A woman shot her sister in the back of the head before taking a lift to Publix, then calling 911 and trying to pin the murder on her husband's pregnant girlfriend.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, investigators, in Chattanooga, Tennessee, alleged that a 27-year-old shot her younger sister in the back of the head and left
a lot of fun in Chattanooga.
And left her immobile on a couch at home before the suspect took a lift to a public supermarket, called 911 and tried to pin the murder on another woman.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the Hamilton County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff's Office investigated. The investigation began after lunch on Thursday when a woman called 911 from Publix and purported to confess committing to a murder at a home located in a cul-de-sac at the end of Thresh Hollow Lane. Who cares? That caller allegedly tried to pass herself off as the pregnant girlfriend of Moore's husband. Oh, wow. I thought she was saying that the girl did it, not trying to act like her or whatever.
No games.
So that apparently didn't work, as the suspect named by authorities as Brittany Moore Harmon, but listed in jail in court records under the name Brittany Nicole Harmon. Oh, she used the wrong name. She said Moore Harmon instead of Nicole Harmon. Is now charged with murder.
Murder.
After the 911 call, the victim identified in some places as a 25-year-old Brianna Harmon, and in others as Brianna, was found fatally shot on the couch at home. The defendant reportedly claimed she was asleep on the couch with the victim before seeing her sister get up to use her phone that morning. In other words, the suspect allegedly claimed that before she went to Publix, her sister was still alive at home.
The lies.
At the start, it was conducting a death investigation, and there was no broader threat to the community. Who writes this shit? No broader threat to the community since the suspect was already detained. In an update, deputies identified their suspect and called the shooting an isolated event.
That's not isolated.
It says Moore was allegedly caught on a neighbor's Ring camera at the crime scene when the shooting unfolded and caught on public surveillance video. While Moore allegedly claimed to be her husband's pregnant girlfriend and claimed to be calling from a fast access healthcare clinic, the public video combined with GPS evidence tracing the call to the store undermined that story. Yeah, it says Hamilton County General Sessions Court records reviewed by blah 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 blah. Moore is expected to be in court at 8:30 a.m. on October 21st. Damn, it says court records also show that Moore has faced several cases from 2017, 18, 2020, 2022, and then the start of this year, whether for theft, aggravated arson, improper use of 911, and making false reports. She says she faces her serious allegation of first-degree murder, which is she can face by death or life in prison without parole. Yeah, that's it. I don't know who wrote that story. They suck.
Yeah.
They don't be putting shit around right. Who lets them do that shit?
Ain't nobody checking journalists no more, brother.
They not. I remember being in school. That's how they used to talk about. Make sure you're right. Make sure you're right proper. This is a random sentence. This is that. No, it ain't. Yeah. Oh, that's right. You said you got one? Yeah. All right, I'm going to do another one. Do another one. All right, I got the worst year ever, which it is. Mother.
No, it definitely is.
Mother who let her boyfriend beat 8-year-old son to death before forcing boy's siblings to live with his dead body for a year is going to prison. Texas mother stood by and did nothing to protect her 8-year-old son from her boyfriend's fatal beating and left the boy's siblings to live with his decomposing body for a year. What is on my nose?
Jesus Christ.
Gloria Yvette Williams, 38, pled guilty last week to causing serious bodily injury by admission in the death of her son Kendrick Lee. A judge found her boyfriend, 34-year-old. Listen, I'm about to read this verbatim. A judge found her boyfriend, 34-year-old boyfriend Brian Ward Culture, guilty of first-degree murder in April and sentenced him to life in prison without the possibility of parole after a 5-day bench trial. Shock detectives began their investigations in 2021 when a 15-year-old boy called 911 to say he and his siblings, then ages 7 and 10, had been living with Kendrick's body in West Houston home for a year.
With the body?
Yeah. Investigators later learned that after Kendrick's death sometime in 2020, Coulter and Williams covered the boy's body with a blue blanket and then moved
And just left it there.
and then moved to another apartment, leaving the kids behind.
What?
So they paying 2 rents just to cover up this boy's murder. Cops arrested the pair a couple of weeks after the 15-year-old's 911 call. The siblings testified that they saw Coulter repeatedly beating Kendrick while he was still alive. The youngest brother told the judge about how he watched Kendrick's eyes until he stopped blinking during that beating.
Jesus Christ.
Says Williams charges accuse her of failing to protect Kendrick and give him proper medical care, food, and shelter. As part of her plea, she faces up to 55 years in prison, and she's sentenced on November 11th.
The day after my soul day. My hip tried to lock up. My bad.
But here's my thing,
Yeah,
bro.
this with this really old nigga shit going on.
How did those kids go to school if they clothes and everything else?
Teachers wasn't paying no attention, didn't give a fuck.
But they had to stink.
They definitely had to start.
And then his body sitting there just decomposing in the crib
Craziness.
in Houston. So it ain't like they got strong winds.
Yeah, it's hot.
That's crazy. And they went and bought a whole nother apartment, and you just cool with that.
It's gonna act like it's gonna be
She
alright.
didn't like his daddy at all, but damn.
This is the week of the nasty niggas, man. These are fecal just because it was too much going on. Former CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch arrested on sex trafficking charges. Earlier today, Mike Jeffries, the former CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch, was arrested on charges related to sex trafficking. Mike Jeffries and his partner Matt Smith, along with a third individual, Jim Jacobson, were arrested as part of a criminal investigation stemming from a civil lawsuit filed last year. The lawsuit involves accusations of several exploitations and abuse of young men who attended parties in the Hamptons hosted by Jeffries and Smith. One of the plaintiffs, David Bradbury, also known from the reality series Below Deck, said the success.
I could have heard it.
No. It hit me at the same time too. I don't read this shit before we get on here. Below Deck, all right.
I know it. Hey, he's right. Excuse me, y'all.
Jim Jacobson
That one popped that one out.
Yeah, you got it?
Yeah, I got it. Go ahead.
One of the plaintiffs, David Bradley, also known as from the reality series Below Deck, said the success of Abercrombie came from the over-sexualization of young men. His lawsuit accused Jeffrey Smith and Jacobson and Abercrombie brand of coercing young, attractive men under the pretense of making them Abercrombie models, drugging them, and raping them.
Ew.
And then not following through with their promises to
Don't they got
many.
money?
Who?
These people. Why they gotta always grape somebody?
Because it's a power thing.
Ugh.
It ain't about. It's not about. It's not about the actual hunching. It's the power.
Gross. I don't get it.
It's
I
not-
can't say I get that one.
Yeah, well, when you're not into it,
No,
you
I
can't
know.
get it.
Yeah,
Because
right.
it's more. It's about the power. It's not about.
The actual whatever's going
Yeah,
on.
because I can fuck anyone.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
You
I'd imagine as a damn. Oh, cracked his transfer case.
Yes, he did.
He cracked his transmission. I'd imagine it's got to be the same thrill as me being a habitual cheater, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not about the vagina. Like
It's about
I've
the act of
always
doing it.
got great vagina at home. I picked very top tier vagina holders to be a part of my life. It's about the chase of new vagina, and the chase is almost more thrilling than actual.
I know what you mean.
Than the actual conquest.
Right.
So I'd imagine in their world, the imposing of power is probably actually more thrilling than the actual act.
I see what you're saying.
The actual act is probably like a secondary.
Yeah, it's kind of like me going to the casino. You know, other people be like, "Well, I can't do that." Well, I can because I love what it does.
Yeah, it's the thrill.
It's the thrill of it. It's the endorphins that it
thrill,
gives. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a drug. So I understand what you're saying.
It's just in the wrong way.
There you go.
It's in the wrong way, and I hate to make like a
No, you're not.
A comparison to like
it's
normal
not a comparison.
shit.
It's just it's an understanding.
Yeah.
Of why this happens so much.
Yeah,
because everywhere you look is that happening.
Yeah, and with those type of people, it's not the actual act, because if it was just the act, we just pay people.
Exactly.
You
can't pay somebody to give you a general reaction
to what you want.
Right.
You want
the natural.
It's
you
like
don't want the AI version.
Yeah, it's like take like a motherfucker that fucks dead people, like a necrophiliac.
Necrophiliac, yeah.
You know, they can't pay someone to be dead, to play dead. They have to hunch on a dead person. So, like, I think they can't just pay a motherfucker for some pussy, because that's not the. But like I said, as a nigga, as a habitual cheater, bro, it's not about the pussy. The pussy right there. I'd leave my home with grade A pussy laying next to me to go out and hunt for
something
else, and it might not be grade A, but the chase, the conquest,
it's the thrill it gives you, the drive.
It's like, remember when you was young niggas, y'all would go to the mall and be like, let's see who get the most numbers. Like, it was, we might not call none of these bitches, but to stand there and be like, I got 15. Nigga,
right.
It was all about the hunt, the pursuit. So, yeah, I'm assuming in sick nigga world, that's how they end up raping everybody.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I wish they'd find something else to be passionate about.
Well, I got Halloween special as the last one. So a bloody woman known for casting spells.
Oh no!
Is arrested by cops who find cooked human parts in her home.
Oh Lord, no!
Halloween special.
Not cooked human parts.
A Kentucky woman was arrested after police found dismembered body parts partially cooked in her home.
Jesus Christ.
The gruesome discovery was made by a man who had been hired to work on Trudyfield's home and Mount Olivet on Wednesday. When the worker arrived at the property, he couldn't find the homeowner, but then came across a dismembered body in the backyard. At first, he thought the remains were Fields and called the Kentucky State Police. Officers attended the property and found a woman's body on a blood-stained mattress.
Oh no.
Troopers then spotted a second blood-stained mattress that had been dragged toward the back of the house. After discovering another woman inside the house, troopers attempted to speak with her, but she allegedly refused to acknowledge them or allow them entry, forcing them to procure search warrants. Units responded and found a dead female in the backyard, says KSP Trooper David Jones. He tried to make contact with somebody at the house. The house was locked up. They backed up, set up a perimeter. We had other units respond, ended up getting a search warrant for the residence. At approximately 11 p.m., the special response team found Fields, 32, alone in the house. Police gave her multiple commands to leave her home, but Fields allegedly refused to comply. The SRT members were eventually forced to remove Fields from her home, but they reportedly did so without incident. After taking her in custody, troopers discovered that parts had been removed from the body outside and were stuffed into a folded-up mattress. Then troopers finally took Fields into custody. When they finally took her into custody, she had blood on her face, hands, and clothing. They entered her house and reportedly found a stainless steel pot containing body parts that had appeared to have been cooked in an oven. Troopers finally took Fields into custody.
Sauteed them niggas, still in the broiler.
Yeah, said troopers noted in their findings that the pot was hot to the touch. So she was in there cooking all day. She's trying to get rid of that shit. It's like chili. Police have not publicly identified the remains. I don't think they can. The construction worker who discovered the body told troopers that Fields had been on the property during one of his previous visits and had been casting spells on them and was being confrontational.
Oh my Lord.
So you came out here, but you sent the bodies.
Oh my Lord.
And then told on her because she did your dirty business.
Oh my Lord.
Fields has been charged with obstructing governmental operations, tampering with physical evidence, and abuse of a corpse, and may face additional charges relating to the incident. She's currently being held at the Bourbon County Detention Center. Her arraignment is scheduled for Monday. And that's it for the week, y'all. That is it.
That's it?
Yes, sir.
Well.
Yeah, that's what I think happened. He told on her.
Yeah.
And stuff. What she look like? Oh, I can't even see her. Yeah, he told on her. He couldn't get none of that witch coochie.
He's a hater.
She said, nigga, you got them raisinets. You get on away from me.
He couldn't get none of that Erica Badu cooch.
Said, do I smell it? He said, yep, that's my coochie.
Yeah, that's my coochie. You spell it.
Said, I got two bodies for you.
Do with them as you must.
He's on the verge of getting caught, and he's like, yep, you got
He said, you know what?
Man, it wasn't worth it.
He
backed out. He didn't send her the 6,000 either.
If she would have gave him some of that, he'd probably locked in.
Yeah.
She ain't finished putting a spell on him.
Nah. Well, she couldn't. He had them raisinets.
I got me some raisinets. Look at this
Twicey. Damn, at least he clean though.
No, that's shaving cream.
Oh, well, I hope that ain't a little girl because her hair is gone. You're like a handsome boy, Emily.
Handsome boy.
Damn, talk about cooking breakfast. This shit.
Oh my God! All right, we out of here.
We out of here this week. See y'all later. And all that good shit.
Peace, peace.
Peace.
This is Hollow.
Oh, I'm about to do the wrong shit. I had to erase a whole bunch of shit
To clear up some space in the computer. You
well,
were saying
for this.
Yeah, you were saying last time you had to because it was keeping the edited and the unedited.
Yeah. So I kept all the edited stuff.
Just deleted a lot of the unedited joints.
Then we got like 300 and something hours of recording left. We only had like 17 hours left.
Damn.